Was saying when he went out to the mound, he didn't know what you were saying. He just wanted the ball and was going to get it done.
Yeah, I went out there to talk to him about, first and third play in case something happened. We had a couple guys in the pen ready to go, but, man, he was pretty convincing. Usually I don't get too emotional when you go out there to meet, in those tight situations. If the move's the move, we do it. And, he was very convincing. He got it done. So
you kind of had a moment with him in the post-game handshake line. What was your message to him?
Yeah, just telling him, it's that kind of mentality. He just kept, before, I don't know if y'all could tell, before he even crossed the line, he was looking at me and goes, I got this. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done. And he just kept on. And I said, it's that kind of, those are some things we've been talking about. When you go through a little rough patch, it gets, it's easy to, your confidence to waver a little bit. And, because his game, his league's hard. And, just that. And I just told him, hey, that's how you believe in yourself right there.
What's the start to the game? Obviously it was important for you guys to keep the bats going. Can you just talk about the mindset and what you said to the team before the game?
Yeah, we talked a lot. I talked a lot about the difference. There's this, I don't want to get too deep. There's this illusion to competition that happens, right? This place turns into a theater, and guys make things happen too big, and it's no different than what we do. We practice every day. We hit off 95, we hit off 88-mile-an-hour sliders, and the only thing that's changing is that there's fans in the stands, and it's still a battle between you and the pitcher, and we have a referee, and he's called an umpire, and that's it. It's just that if you can get locked in on that, then we'll get back to swinging the bats like the Georgia Bulldogs do, and so we've got to eliminate the illusion.
Ask about what y'all did responding to their scores today. Like the first 3 times they scored runs, you guys had to right back in the next half of that inning. Just how important is that in a series like this?
Yeah, no, that's what I just kept telling our guys. And part of the pregame was, look, guys, we got to punch, man. Just because somebody, it's a 9-round fight, however you want to, whatever analogy you want to use. And when you get punched, you got to punch back. And I thought we did that really well. And I challenged them to go up and do that, and they responded.
Colton Smith gave you just what you needed today as well.
Yeah, I 1 walk, 7, 8 strikeouts. Yeah. I can't remember.
8, yeah.
And 5 innings. Scattered a few hits. Had a hiccup there with the balk. I think he actually lost his balance. If you really want to know what happened, if not, he probably only gives up 1 maybe right there in his outing. But no, that's what you need. You're going to have to mix. They're a really good team. There's a reason they're number 1 in the country. And you got to mix. You got to attack the strike zone with multiple pitches. You can't get one-dimensional, and he didn't today.
And you had a chance now to win this series now after what happened on Friday night.
Yeah, and that's what I told our guys. The thing about our league, and I've said it a lot, you never, and about baseball in general, it's not like football where you get a big win and you get 6 days, and we got to turn right back around and play, and now we're going to be right back out here in less than 24, and it's like I told them right after the game, eat, sleep, hydrate, get ready to go, and let's come back and respect the game and keep playing hard.
And I think I know what your answer is going to be, but to beat Arkansas, beat the guy you consider a mentor, any extra special for that?
Yeah, that's probably one of those things at the end of the year you reflect back home, but right now, man, you better keep the gas pedal down and look, just at this league, man. It's unreal this year. Especially, with what we got left, coming down the pipe. And so, yeah, you are, cherishing every victory you get. But at the same time, man, you better not get caught up watching too much.
The move to bring Goldstein in, that situation, you can talk about the confidence there.
Yeah, no, Charlie came in, we felt good left on left. He got, Davalon there in the 8th, and Obi makes a nice catch. I thought he threw a good pitch to Maxwell, and it just he got a little barrel on. It wasn't like he hit it hard. It just hit it in the right spot, and then it was time to flip to another guy.
Seemed like